Well, also in that Post story, they reported some people were concerned about the doctor's willingness to prescribe opioid pills with hydrocodone and oxycodone rather than other medications commonly used in addiction treatment.
Our Jenna Webster joins us with some of the challenges tonight of treating addiction.
It definitely is a tough disease for a lot of people out there to battle. Jim Irsay had access to many resources, and yet it was still a serious struggle for him, and he's not alone. For many, it's a cycle that's hard to stop.
One more day.
Jim Irsay's been fighting his whole life with addiction, a story he's been open with on 13 News for more than a decade. It led to a career in addiction counseling and the strong opinion he now shares on treating it.
I come from an old school of thought. I've always been reductionist. You know, the less meds, the better. I'm really very supportive about using these medications to buy time for people, but to leave somebody on a drug that has horrific withdrawal for life, to me, sets them up for a future failure.
He's not alone in his battle.
It's a lifelong journey because relapse can always occur.
Since October last year, Meridian Health has treated 3,300 people across Indiana for substance abuse disorder. Part of that is therapy, support groups, and learning coping skills, but medications too.
So the person gets the injection in a medical office. We watch them for a little while just to make sure everything's okay. They can't be used alone. It's really important that they have support with that.
Lisa Settle, a nurse of 30 years, now VP, says Meridian does not use ketamine in its addiction treatment.
It always has to be monitored very closely. We work in outpatient settings, so that's a big reason why we don't.
In recent years, research suggests the drug can be used to treat depression, but the only FDA approval is for general anesthetic.
Using a drug like that unmonitored it would be malpractice.
Irsay will mark 26 years sober next month, a battle he still faces every day. Now, Settle over at Meridian Health says the biggest part of the treatment protocol at Meridian is trying to understand the whole person and why they're battling addiction. She says it's also important for doctors to know what medications patients are already using before prescribing others. And Dustin.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Now, to be clear, there are no criminal charges, or there is not a criminal investigation that's even open right now into the death of Jim Irsay.